every single time you think, I want to take my kids to a restaurant, I want to take them shopping with me, I want to take them to the lake for the day, what kind of behavior would you like to see from your children in those instances?
So we're going to bring our awareness to the first step of guiding the behavior for ourselves and our little genius offspring is to think. Well, what do you mean by think? Well, are there things that you want? And if so, we're going to put these right up here. There's things that you want. And we're talking about the parent and the kids. This is where Bonnie's going to start bringing some awareness to, well, let's think about our goals of what I want and what our kids want.
All right, so you have goals and your children have goals. So when it comes to thinking first will help put you in the driver's seat. It'll give you and your children the best chance for success. So you want to ask these questions. What do I want from my children at the grocery store? What do I, so every single time you think, I want to take my kids to a restaurant, I want to take them shopping with me, I want to take them to the lake for the day, what kind of behavior would you like to see from your children in those instances? And so, for example, you might go, okay, we're going to the grocery store this afternoon. I want to be in and out of the grocery store in 15 minutes. I want to get everything on my list, nothing outside the list. I would like my children to walk with me by the cart, hold my hand, hang on to the cart, whatever it is that your expectation would be. And also begin to think as well, because it's our job to teach our children life skills, begin to think in terms of, I would like my children to actually participate in the grocery shopping. They can help you find the apples. They can help you find, I don't know, peanut butter with one ingredient. I mean, this turned grocery shopping into one of the most fun life skill learning events ever when I learned Creating Champions for Life, because I would break my list into 4 or 5 parts and I'd be like, okay, you go find me peanut butter that has one ingredient. And they'd be like looking at all the ingredients. This one has 15, this one has 10. Oh, I found one that just says peanuts. Great. That goes into the cart. Find me gum that doesn't have aspartame. And they would just keep my kids busy, and it would teach them the life skills to like look at labels and things. And anyway, if you could break your list into small bits and you can train your children, right now we're just talking about what we want. We haven't got to the training part yet. So just understand whatever it is that you want, you can begin to write that on a list. And the other thing is what do my children want? What are things that they are asking me for? Do they like a particular cereal at the grocery store? Do they want to watch TV later? Play video games, play Monopoly with you? Do they want to go to the park, go to a friend's house? Like, begin right now as we're talking to engage with your PDF and begin to write yourself out these lists. What do I want as a parent? What do my kids want? Now you're thinking first. And the book that I read in 1994 that gave me a dream to find a way to empower children before the age of 12 was called Think and Grow Rich. So we need to think, create a crystal clear vision of what it is that we want. And this is the first step, is just writing it down.
What do you think the next one might be? If you're thinking, well, when there's a fire in the house, we either have a fire escape plan or we don't. And you're going to be taking action. So the key word is plan.
Absolutely. And you know, we plan our vacations, right? It's like you book your wedding day and then you don't just show up to the wedding day and then boss everybody around, right? You create a proactive plan, you think, you make your list, you send out your invitations. And so, you know, we're using the grocery store as an example. We've got your desires, we've got your children's desires. Now you're going to put a plan of action together. Okay, these are the 2 or 3 things I'm going to focus on when we go to the grocery store. I want my kids to focus on what's on the list. And I want them to stay with me walking side by side by the cart instead of running up and down the aisles. What can your children do? And Tom, you were sharing something this morning about like the swimming pool, and what's hilarious because we see this at every single swimming pool that we go to. And it just seems like somehow in our world, we have been taught that children can think in double negatives, right? We don't do that. No jumping. So go ahead.
Yeah, you got to love the swimming pool because it always has that big no in a list of like kicking, splashing, beating, biting, whatever. But when you think about the plan, you can see it right there. It's like, well, what can we do? And the we is the big kid, we call them parents, and our little geniuses, we call them kids, right? And as that relationship is, you're their trusted advisor. They're coming to you to not go, well, don't tell me what I can't do, because what does that mean? But what they're really looking for is like, okay, my goal is to jump. And they're looking for that plan, which is like, well, do you know how to jump, little Timmy? I sure do. Show me. And they jump. Okay. So what you're looking for is, when can I jump in the pool? Well, when we can jump in the pool is when the kids are away and the water is empty space. That's when you can jump. Cool. I love my trusted advisor. My mom's the best. Or they're thinking, where can I jump? You see that board sticking out? That's where the big kids, adults, that's where we jump into the pool and we listen to the lifeguard on when to go. Boy, swimming sure is fun when we actually validate what we want and we're like, what can we do? And I've got somebody on my side to show me the how, when, and where, better known as a plan. Back to you, Bonnie.
Well, I don't know about anybody that's watching, but I swear we could stop right here and your life will be different. And so here's an example. Do you ever get into the car and before you're even out of the driveway, your kids are like, Mom, look at a tree. Mom, look at the sky. Mom, look at me. Mom, 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 mom. It used to happen to me. And when you got four kids, it can be a little insane. I mean, you have a job to do, which is to drive the car safely from point A to point B. So when I figured this out, and this is just another example, so you can begin to develop new neural pathways as a parent, and you can begin to see your children want to please you. They love being part of the process. They need to feel in their spirit that there's a purpose for their life on the planet besides being who you want them to be. And so we get into the car, and I'd be like, okay, what do we need to do first, guys, before we can leave? Put on my seatbelt. Awesome. So where do you belong? So they each get into their own seats, and I'd be like, look it, we're going on a drive. It's going to be 90 minutes. So I'm willing to respond to 3 moms, which means when you say mom 1, 2, 3 times, you're going to get a response from me. If we say mom 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, am I going to answer you? Yes or no? And then I would explain to them that my job was to get them from point A to point B safely at this time. And so what happened when they were, I think Zach was almost 7 and Jenny was 9 or 10. They'd go to say mom, but they would keep it to themselves because they were thinking that I want to save the mom for something that's really important to me. And the other thing is we had a plan. What are some things that you want to do while we're driving in the car for an hour and a half? Would you like to bring a book, some crayons, coloring book? Do you want to play I Spy with each other? We wrote out goals of what was important to me. We made a plan, what was important to them. When we get to point B, there's going to be some treats there. There's going to be some hot chocolate. There's going to be tractor pull rides and hay rides, whatever it is that you're going to. We're going to the pool. We can go to the pool for 30 minutes, 60 minutes, or 90 minutes. So your plan is going to include what you want as a parent. It's going to include what your children actually desire as well. And what would you like to see happen when we get to point B? Ooh, I want to have all the treats. I want to have hot chocolate. I want to do everything. Okay, so you're looking for outstanding. So if you sit in your seats with your seatbelt on and you say mom only 1, 2, or 3 times, you will have outstanding everything. Hay rides, hot chocolate, whatever you want. If you say mom 4 or 5 times, if we poke each other, like meaning we don't keep our hands to ourselves and we poke each other, hit each other, bug each other during the ride, this is what your reward will be. So you're making a proactive plan no matter what you want to do, even if it's sitting on your back deck, having a cup of tea, sitting on whatever, TikTok or Instagram or whatever, doing whatever you want for an hour. Mom, you have the right to have some time to yourself. Your job is not to entertain and follow your kids around all day long. Your job is actually to prepare them for life. So, in being proactive, having your goal, thinking first, making a list, creating a plan, and then moving forward with that plan, you are doing your job as a parent.
Boy, swimming sure is fun when we actually validate what we want and we're like, what can we do? And I've got somebody on my side to show me the how, when, and where, better known as a plan.